Good afternoon, Lone Star Patriots. I'm Ryan Nichols, your Marine vet running for Congress in TX-01, and I'm here to fight for you. Today we face a crisis that hits us hard, right here in our backyard. Lone Star Lake, by the old steel mill, is contaminated with heavy metals, PCBs, and toxic chemicals, confirmed by officials as well. It's killing our fishing, our recreation, and our water safety. And with lithium mining coming to East Texas, using 500,000 gallons of water per ton, we're staring down even more contamination. Our poverty levels tell the story. 19.9% in Longview, 20.2% in Tyler, 12% right here in Lone Star, which is far above the national 11.5% average. Our median income is just $47,059, well below the national $74,580 that's national. We're struggling, but we don't have to. As your congressman, I'll clean up this mess, stop it from happening again, and bring jobs to lift us up. East Texans will live free, and I'll make sure of it no matter where it takes. Here's how we'll do it. Starting on day one, in my first 30 days, I'll demand the EPA speed up the Superfund cleanup at the steel mill site, setting a 5-year deadline. I'll push the EPA to issue emergency rules for lithium mining, limiting water use to 100,000 gallons per ton and requiring 100% wastewater treatment. I'll subpoena lithium companies like Standard Lithium and ExxonMobil, forcing them to disclose their water plans. They're on notice. You're on notice. In my first 100 days, I'll introduce my East Texas Water Protection Act, making lithium companies treat all wastewater, cut water use by 80%, and face $10,000 fines for violation. That's per violation. I'll secure $50 million to pump out Lone Star Lake's contaminated water, replacing it with clean water from Lake of the Pines. I'll amend Superfund laws to prioritize rural communities like ours, ensuring no more delays in cleanup. In my first 6 months, I'll allocate $10 million for water monitoring stations within lithium sites, catching contamination early with the USGCS. I'll hold hearings to make the EPA and TCEQ act fast, subpoenaing data if they stall. I'll get $30 million from the Army Corps to dredge Lone Star Lake, treating the toxic sediment to stop recontamination. In my first year, I'll secure $50 million for a water treatment plant right here in Lone Star, cleaning our groundwater with polluters paying half the cost. If you come in and mess it up, you're going to pay half of it, okay? Now, we're going to take care of our wastewater, but you're not going to come in and mess up the environment scot-free. I'll request $20 million from the Department of Energy to pilot cleaner lithium extraction, cutting water use by 80%. This plant will bring 500 jobs to TX-01, 200 direct, 300 indirect, adding $25 million to our economy every year. What does this mean for our poverty level? We're at 19.9% in Longview, 20.2% in Tyler, 12% in Lone Star, but with 500 new jobs, we'll cut poverty by 2% in 3 years, down to 17.9% in Longview and 18.2% in Tyler, 10% in Lone Star. My goal is to get TX-01 below the national average, which is 11.5% in 5 years. So in 5 years, we'll thrive together. Look, even if I can only do that in 2, in 5, with those numbers, we will thrive. Why me? Because I'll bring the long arm of the law to East Texas. I'll subpoena lithium companies. They won't make our home their dumping ground. We're not going to allow that. I'll pass laws to protect our water, fund our communities, and create jobs for all of us. Now, let's talk about this open primary that's coming up, because it's our chance to change East Texas for the better. Texas has an open primary, which means every single one of you can vote for me. No matter your party, I'm fighting for all East Texans. Black, white, brown, Republican, Democrat, Tea Party, it doesn't matter. I'm fighting for everyone here in East Texas. If you want clean water, good jobs, and the freedom to live without big companies polluting our home, I'm your candidate. But here's the truth. In TX-01, the primary is the election. Republicans have held this seat for years. And if you want jobs and freedom in East Texas, you've got to vote the primary to get Moran out and to get me in. I'm here for every East Texan, and together we'll build a future where everyone wins. Join me in this fight, and we're going to make East Texas great again. Thank you.